Hey guys, just look at these awesome cars that bloggers have. Bentley and Mercedes and Lambos and even Tesla. And yes guys, hello everyone. I don't want to brag, but I have a car as well. And I have a whole bunch of them. Among the cars is such a car as Audi R8. And do you want me to show it to you? Well, you probably want to. It'll be really exclusive. Duchess cars. Let's go. Well, here's my actual collection. Well, I didn't tell you they were real, right? I have these toys. Actually, I didn't deceive you about the R8. Here's an Audi R8. It's all true. I also got this type of SUV, some kind of an alien transport on tracks. Absolutely, all cars, regardless of whether they're toys or real, drive only on the ground. Unfortunately, flying cars have not yet been invented. But is it possible to make at least a toy car that was able to ride on the walls? So, or like this. Or actually, will the car be able to ride on the ceiling? You'll say that this is quite impossible, but there are physics, and there's something else out there. Physics is temporarily absent in this hangar. Therefore, we'll do whatever we want, and today, we're trying to make a car that will ride on the walls and on the ceiling. But first, I'll show you something. Have you ever seen a vacuum cleaner that rides on the walls? Here it is. It turns out that a car that drives on the walls has already been invented before. This is how it really is. It's all the time. You'll come up with something, it turns out there's already something. This car is specifically made to drive on the walls. It's kind of such a way that fans turn on, and this thing has a real sucking power. In fact, this is the first time that we're gonna launch it. It's already unusual. Do you understand how it all sucks?
Yeah, apparently.
It's funny. So, let's turn on the remote. Let's go. What do you say? Wow! It's very cool. Driving it is very different, I'll tell you that. Yeah. This car can now overcome these type of small obstacles. A slight bump on the wall, and it starts having problems. It basically has a problem from the fact that it moves like that. Like crazy. Actually, you understand, there's a principle of vacuum cleaner, and we just want to take a regular car that drives only on the ground and make it a real miracle that will drive on the walls and on the ceiling. This is very, very a dubious experience, but it's very, very interesting to us. And I'm very glad that if you clicked on this video, you're also interested in it, which means that our views are the same. Very similar. As an imitation of an ideal wall, we'll take a marker board. First, we can make it perfectly a flat floor. We can also make it a perfectly flat wall. And we can also make it a perfectly flat ceiling. Actually, we'll test our cars on this type of surface. Let's choose the most suitable options from our cars. This car should be light and most importantly powerful. Not fast, but powerful. For example, the Audi R8. Actually, this car is very light and is quite maneuverable and, as I think, very powerful. So let's take it. These two models are very much similar to each other. They both mark level 4 actually, but their aerial contact with the surface here is much larger due to the tracks. Therefore, I think it's worth taking this particular model. Well, actually, it's a lot lighter. The energy, actually, we'll take it. And finally, the last two models. One is very powerful and one is very fast. The choice, of course, falls on the most powerful car. It's pretty powerful, unlike this car. This car is way more heavier than this one. This is also a crucial moment. In principle, that's it, so we'll take this one. Let's first turn our surface into a horizontal position and make a road. The first thing that comes to my mind from what can be attached to a car that will make it stick is just ordinary tape. Why not wrap the tape with the backside on the wheels and see if the car can go on our wall? Let's start with the biggest car. We'll put the car on our improvised floor and we put it on. If it doesn't go, what's the point of doing anything further at all? We're starting. It shifts easily because it's very light. So let's carefully turn it over our car. Now you need to be very clever and if anything, catch it.
Andrew, that's dangerous.
I'm kind of worried about it myself. So let's leave it at a 45 degrees angle for the sake of experiment. Let's see how the car will go now.
Well, it's kind of working.
It's freaking cool. So, we're gluing it. Ooh.
I think something bad is gonna happen.
Check it out. Well, it seems to me today's experiment is too tough. Lady Nick, should I let it go?
Come on. 1, 2, Ah.
Damn! Unfortunately, the tape could not get the effect of driving on the walls. We need to take a simpler and lighter car. The next car is an improvised tank on tracks. We're starting. Wow! The car is fast enough, powerful enough. Due to the fact that there are tracks here, the contact area will be larger. It seems to me that this is our best option for now, and the Scotch isn't so hopeless. All right, baby, let's go! Only going forward, there's no going back. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? If the car just went like that, then this one can't even move from this place. Ah! Well, it's not going. Although in principle, why is it going? So, let's actually try to turn it over. It's not falling. That's a good thing.
Well, listen, it's moving just a little bit.
Let's try to turn it completely around. Maybe the center of gravity will shift it somehow.
Well, it actually moved.
Yeah, but not in the right direction. Everything's very terrible and very bad. But we have another car, a smaller one. I think it doesn't make sense to use Scotch tape here because the car is very small and there's a very small space here. The tape will come in the way. Even more so, the Scotch doesn't hold nothing. Now we'll use a different tactic. We'll take a double-sided tape and stick it right on the board. And if this is not enough, I'm sorry if I hit you. Then we'll take it and wrap the tape around the wheels. But I think that should be enough in theory. The surface is very sticky. I really underestimated double-sided tape. We'll take our big car right now. That's how we'll try to go a little. And then we're gonna turn it right on. That's a very bad sign. That's the worst sign. Okay, let's put a little pressure on it. Come on, hold on. How is this possible? As for me, it sticks way more. There's something wrong with the car.
Maybe because it doesn't have a special device on wheels?
Maybe. We'll stick it together.
Well, Andrew, that's it pretty much. You won't go anywhere.
Let's try to turn it over. Probably right away. Just if it
No,
doesn't
let it
hold
be.
it's
That's
fine.
intriguing. Whether we'll go or not on the wall. Look, it's holding up strong.
The car will go on the wall for the first time. 1, 2, 3.
What?
Damn! This is already a success. At least it stays in that position. Let's turn it over to see if it holds upside down. The tape holds it up awesome. It's a fact. Let's try to give gas like this. Nah. No chance at all. Here, I'm gassing it. What comes out of it? Scotch is very good thing, but it's very, very strong. That's it. Whoa! Our super powerful tank is next to going to battle. I'm a fool. I understand there's something in the center of gravity. So, let's go ahead.
Well, it moves kind of.
It's a fact. Well, it's going, right? It's even slow, it's going. Let's turn it over.
Andrew, that's it. It's good.
We're starting up. 1, 2, 3. Is that glue back?
Yep.
Well, there's not like enough or what?
Let's try ceiling mode. Maybe it'll go that way.
Unfortunately, the tape doesn't hold the car up.
That's right.
Well, finally, the Audi R8. Wow! Fast, maneuverable, and powerful enough. The most important thing that is light. Let's put it right here.
Is that it?
It's slow, but it's going. Very slow. Slowly but surely.
Well, it's actually
So,
moving.
okay, let's
yeah.
take it like this. And let's turn it over.
No, it's not moving, Andre.
Ah! We have like all sorts of pranks in stock. Well, we kind of have big hopes for Scotch. You can write in the comments right now, what do you think will help the car stay in this position, drive with no problems, and at the same time without falling? Regular Scotch or double-sided Scotch? It's all crap. Getting rid of it. The next thing we'll take is sewing tape. One roll with hooks and the second roll is with these hooks clean to it. All right? That turns out to be simple. We fixed the hooks on our board. That is, there's hooks right here, and here's just the fur, which will catch everything. Let's put our car on our tracks. 1, 2, 3.
Well, that's kind of it, Andre. We haven't even pressed it yet. It doesn't want to go anymore. Andre, what are we gonna do?
So let's try turning it over just for fun.
Well, it actually moves better that way.
Well, just a little bit, but it's going. Still not the results that we're looking for. Well, it has really overcame some distance. Dude, it works, but it doesn't work exactly the way we want it to. Actually, there's a really good result. Well, not bad. There's some moment here. Most likely the contact is too large. That is, it's grabbing. It's not enough to keep it in different positions, but it's not enough to move it from its place. If this strip reduced to, say, by half, then there will be less contact with these hooks, and we'll hold it less, but perhaps they'll have enough strength to move. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Now our Velcro looks like this. Let's try to see what we can do. Well, it sticks. That's a good sign.
Listen, if it moves on the wall, it can already be considered a success.
If it goes just a little bit, I'll be really amazed. For some reason, the Velcro is held tightly after. I don't know how to explain it. The tape was coming off. Double-sided tape was also peeled off. It doesn't matter. Let's go. For some reason, it seems to me that it's much more difficult to ride on the wall with your feet. The car presses on the wheels with one side. That is, these wheels are now pressed as much as possible. This is the ballast, it's crushing. I don't know how to explain it, but I think you understand me. Let's flip it over and let's see how it changes, or whether it will change or not. Wow! The amount of sewing tape was too that much. This amount of sewing tape was just too little. Who knows where the right amount is and whether it will be possible to find out. Nah, it doesn't work. And our hope, our almost last hope. This is the track, well, I think it's called a tank or a track car. I hope that at least something will work out because my mood is starting to drop. Actually, there's a little shit right now, but it'll be very sad and very upsetting. It's really impossible to make a car right on the wall, and I'm asking for too much. Please, I don't want the moon. I just want the car to drive on the walls or something. Let's give it a try now. Less words, more action. 1, 2, 3. Bye, everyone. I'm out of here. But why does everything work like that? Why is everything so unfair? And the funny thing is, we fixed these tapes not on the double-sided tape, but on a stapler. The most annoying thing is that I can't use this car now. This space right here is too damn small. The clearance is too small. What should I do? Actually, damn, what if it's unreal? What if everything doesn't work? So, we'll strain the complexity as much as possible. What else do we have? What else do we have? Let's move away from the sticky part, and we'll take something like this. Actually, we'll go to the other side. For example, magnets. Let's take real magnets. In theory, the car will be magnetically attached to the board. It will not stick straight, but the wheels will spin. In theory, it will be able to drive them. Let's go in the opposite direction with magnets. That is, we're going from a big car to a small one. Let's go from a big to a big one now. That is if we just didn't use a small one. I feel very sorry for it. Let's start with it. We have a very flat magnet. This is very good. If you attach to the car will be able to drive safely. That is, it will not get in the way. If it's not attached to the board, then it will not stick directly. That is, it will be way more distance. It's very great. Very important. It's magnetic. Come on, let's start.
Wow.
Check it out, it's very frisky. It's like, why didn't we think of this before? Whoa, 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 whoa. Everything's working.
Wait a minute.
Let's go ahead and try to flip it over now.
I don't believe you. I want to check it myself. Look, it's holding up well.
It's actually
it's
doing
holding
well,
up
right?
very well.
And the car's frisky. Yes! Easily, easily. Nothing's getting in the way now. Let's go ahead and give it a try.
Careful, careful, careful.
Check it out, it went down a bit.
Okay, what is it? Is it holding on anyway? Come on, come on.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yes! Check it out, well, it did work a bit. This is the only option so far that really worked. It lacks a little bit of gravity here, though.
Well, you know what?
Listen, well, apparently, we have another magnet. Let's try it again, and if anything, we'll add it.
Whoa,
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see that? It even went up.
Listen, what kind of batteries are there?
Big ones.
How about we put
I
small
think so.
ones? It will weigh less and maybe it will move better.
Come on, come on.
Yeah. A life hack for you guys, for those who don't know how to do it. How we put small ones instead of big ones.
These 3 batteries weigh just, well, 100 grams. Just be excited. As an independent
This is a
expert.
well-known brand. Well, I think about 100 grams, yeah, or so, maybe even more. These batteries weigh 3 times less.
Actually, it's a life hack. How to put these batteries in here. As you can see, there's no contact. We'll take a piece of foil and crumble it up into a lump. It will be a contact. We'll bring it in this way. That's it. The battery perfectly fits. We'll do a quick check, right? You see that?
Ooh.
Everything works. Everything works perfectly. We're already putting 2 magnets.
I think it
So-
doesn't want to go.
Freaking awesome! Woo!
Andre!
Wow.
Listen, it's
I almost shit myself here.
it's actually going after all.
Well, it's going down very easy, actually. Well, it can also go backwards, too, you see?
Well, actually, the weight.
It doesn't care at all. Like, for real, though. So, will this car be able to go on the ceiling? Actually, it goes going smoothly. Wow! Wow! This is a real anti-gravity car. 2 magnets and the most ordinary car, and that's it.
This is really it, Andre.
It goes upside down way better. Here I am seriously talking. It seems to me that it could completely go at full speed. Well, like on the ground like this, on the ceiling, I mean. So, just for fun, a noisy, a regular car and ours. Check this out. Check it out. This one's actually being somehow weak glued. As a fact, well, this is of course a very fast car. Very cool. But take a look at ours. Wow!
You know, it seems to me that our Audi can easily push this one, and that's it.
This one, look, it doesn't really stick at all. And this one,
Yeah,
you can feel a big
yeah,
difference.
for real.
Although the funny thing is that this car is, I don't know, well, 3 times, probably like 3 times lighter than this one. Just change the batteries, plug the magnets, and everything works perfect. But we have more cars. Let's try to test all of them with the rest of the cars. And if this works, then the method with magnets is the most absolute option. The next one is a tank. But the problem here is that we don't have to fix the magnets. Most likely they will be separated like this because in the position, it will easily get on the board. Well, since this car is heavier than the previous one, let's add another magnet. Well, I think we'll start right away with our classic test. Just drive in a straight line. Okay, let's go.
Well, it's
It's
kind
going.
of.
Actually, let's try to turn it sideways and see what happens in this position.
It's holding.
The magnets don't touch. If I push gas right now, this thing should definitely go. Are you ready?
Or fall. Just like I told you.
If it doesn't fall off now, it'll be very great.
Ooh.
I just want to say that.
Well, I mean, it was moving. It's stable.
Check it out, it's really going.
Maybe-
on the ceiling like it's really going. The previous car went both sideways and in the other direction. Now it's only going through the regular way. All right.
I wouldn't say that.
Audi is an absolute option. This is like 100%. The main thing is that you have a metal wall. I think it doesn't even make sense to take a big car because it's very heavy and these magnets, they don't fit here anymore. You need to put more powerful magnets here, and if you even take a little more of these, just a little more, there's already a rupture force for like 4 or 5 kilograms. The machine can handle this. We'll also have a monster magnet as well. There's a rupture force of 250 kilograms. It seems to me that if you put it on top, it will just crush down like that, and so there's no point. We're not working like this. The next items are suckers like this. I think you've probably seen in cartoons how they climb walls with the help of these things. Actually, let's attach these things to a large car and see if it's possible to somehow drive on the wall with the help of these suction cups.
Like to go.
To go, yeah. To actually go. A car with suction cups. Actually, we placed the suckers in such a good staggered order. I think there are 2 options there. Either it will go or it will not go. It's possible. So, everything's working. Let's put it on here.
Put a little pressure to it, I think. No?
No. We'll press itself down. Ready?
Yeah. It won't go. Even with these little thingies. I thought it wouldn't even hold.
Let's do it just for fun right now.
Yeah, let's flip
Let's turn it over, yeah. A bit.
If it can stand at 90 now.
I'm right here. I'm catching.
I would have been surprised, but no miracle happened.
No, well, it lasted quite fine.
Yeah, let's try maybe the ceiling mode if it
All
holds
right.
up like this. Let's just stick it.
Come on. Will it suck or not?
Yes.
Whoa.
Here. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
You can even press down a little bit like this.
Yeah, come on,
Take
come
your
on.
hand off, Max.
What?
No, let him hold it. So yeah. What do you mean? I thought you were going for the ceiling mode.
What is this?
It's a fiasco, Max. To be honest, it was expected because the car, again, is very heavy. But we have a way smaller one. Here it is. This is the only thing that goes on ceiling so far. Perhaps if we attach the suckers to it, it might succeed. And finally, our tag. This is the last chance we have. If you can't freaking do it, I'll take a stapler and nail it to the wall. Is that clear, huh? Let's give it a try now. It's a Mars rover. This is a real Mars rover. Check it out, it's going. Let's start with 45.
Whoa.
Chill. So let's actually turn it over. Let's try to turn it over because this car was going upside down. It absolutely does not want to go on the wall now.
Oh man, it's holding well.
Nah, it's holding up, actually.
Oh.
It turns out that this is complete nonsense. From all that we tested, these were the simplest items. Scotch tape, double-sided tape, sewing tape, suction cups, and magnets. They're all on the free sale. You can easily buy them. All of this, only magnets seem to have worked 100%, and sewing tape, well, at least about 50%. Well, let it be like that. I can tell you that this is the most unexpected experiment. The fact that it happened after I was just real madness. The magnet costs about $1. For $1, you can make your car go on the wall, and this is incredibly cool. Well, that's it, guys. That's it. I hope you really enjoyed the video. It was really unexpected and very unusual. After all, we managed to achieve the desired results. You can use these life hacks. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and put your like. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye, everyone.